Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM reading for Monday. Now make sure you watch the masculine reading today. There is an 18 plus on it and it's a very long, intense, powerful reading because everything we experienced in the DM reading last night, they are kind of paying for today. So if you've been having any arm ache or wrist pain, or if you've been having any headaches, or you've just been feeling the heat between you, make sure you watch that masculine reading because it will make sense. So I want to get into the nitty gritty of how they're feeling today. So I'm going to use 3 decks of cards. I'm going to bring in a really cool deck that I really love, the Midnight Forest Oracle by Amber Cat Oracle. So it's a bit mystical and magical, but it does have some really good messages in here. I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Takes Charge Affirmations by Sandra because I want to see what the masculines are telling themselves and what they want you to know about their journey and how they're moving it forward. And I'm going to bring in a Connection Lost Somewhere in Time by Angelic Revelation 144 to see what they are struggling with, dealing with, or feeling. So thank you, angels. What are the masculines wanting to say to the Divine Feminine today? What are the masculines wanting to say? Wow. Feel these are definites and these are clarifiers. So these may be what's on the mind, what they're going through. These may be struggles or the other way around. They're also guiding me to bring in my deck, the Divine Masculine Messages of Love. So what else do we need to know? I kind of hear in my head what decks to bring in and why. So this is a heartfelt message for you. What are they affirming or, agreeing to with the angels to move it forward? What are they working on? One card there. And what's the energy around them? What do you need to know? Thank you. Wow. So the first card we've got coming up is I'm letting go of the past. And that's really powerful because that's an affirmation. And I am is a creation tool or a creation energy. So he's saying I am doing this. This is what I'm in the process of doing and changing. I am, that means it's a given. It's 100% active and accurate right now that he is letting go of the past. And that may mean healing his wounds, or it may mean releasing himself from a karmic tie or whatever he's doing. But he's saying, I am letting go of the past. And he's saying to you harsh words. I wish I could take back all the hurtful things I said to you. So if he said hurtful things to you, it's because of fear, insecurity. It doesn't justify, or brush over what he's said and done. But it does help you to understand why he's said and done it. And he said, I'm sorry about those harsh words. I am letting go of the past. I'm healing that. I'm forgiving myself for that. I'm so sorry I hurt you. So I'm sorry for those harshful, painful words and the things I did. Karmic bond. He's saying the karmic past life drama is going around in circles. So I feel this is connected with what he's letting go of. He's letting go of karmic past life drama. So karmic situations can come back into this life because it hasn't been healed or released in a previous life. And it's like he's saying, the person I was before you, I need to heal that person and heal the situation. And it feels like it's going round in circles. So he's saying to you, I don't want to be in this karmic situation. I don't want to be dealing with this anymore. I want to release these karmic bonds. And he's also saying to you, the drama and the karmic situation that's getting between us, it feels like it's going round in circles. So you also have to give it the time, to work out instead of forcing things or wanting things to happen a certain way. And he's saying, I love you. I love you. So he's saying whatever's happening with the karmic situation, the bonds he needs to release or the harsh words he said, he's saying, I love you. No matter how I've acted, the things I've done, what's gone on, I do love you, Divine Feminine. You have to believe that. I feel so lost. I keep going through the maze of life, hoping that one day we will find our way back to each other again. So he's saying, it's a maze, this life I'm living. I just feel like I'm going round and round and round in circles and I need to find a way out. So he's saying, I'm sick of just living a life that feels the same to me, monotonous, eat, sleep, repeat. I need to change things in my life. And I love you and I'm sorry if I've hurt you. We've got stones across the river. This is really powerful as well because this is him throwing out into the universe what he wants. Setting those intentions, having that vision, progress. A formidable emotional obstacle that you've walked with for some time will begin to dissolve. So whatever the obstacle has been between you, it's being dissolved now. And this is, I feel, karmic bonds and fears and struggles with the past. Unforeseen support. In other words, you have support from angels, guides, and support that you may not see. It appears and the steps become visible. A way across the barrier becomes possible. So your masculine saying, I can finally see a way out. The light is at the end of the tunnel. I am letting go of the past to move forward. And cave of crystals. So when he's in his cave and he's processing and thinking, he's working things out. Multi-dimensional knowledge of the earth is revealed to you when you least expect it. So he's realizing things. When he least expected, he's seeing signs and he's having understandings. Practical magic, new world energy resources, riches beyond your imagination become real. So he's starting to believe. He's starting to trust. He's starting to see the future because he loves you and he misses you. I miss you. He's saying, I miss you. So these are the things he wants you to know. I feel these could be struggles or insecurities. He's saying rejection. You hurt me so much when you refused my offer of friendship. Now, what I'm feeling with this is he may feel a bit scalded, and that's the word they're giving me. When we get scalded, it burns, okay? He may feel burned because he may have offered you friendship or just wanted to be friendly with you because he still loves you and he wants to be in contact with you, even if he can't be intimate with you right now or he can't open up right now. And he's saying, when you told me you didn't want my friendship, it scalded me. All I could give you then was my love in this way, but you turned your back on me. So he's still licking his wounds over that. So if this has happened between you or it's happened in the past, it won't resonate with everyone. But if you've kind of said, it's too painful for me, I can't be friends, it's all or nothing, or you've said, come back when you can give me more, or whatever you've said, he feels that burn. So he's saying that scalded me. And he says, slowly dying, I'm slowly dying inside. So he doesn't want to die anymore, he wants to be reborn. It has only recently become so overwhelming because it seems like all hope is lost. I'm now comprehending this devastating permanence. So in other words, he's really realising he could lose you. And it's devastating to him. It feels permanent. And he's like, I need to change this now. I don't want to be in this permanent situation with this karmic partner that's making me die a slow death. I want to live. And that's why he's been trying to remain around you as just friends. I tried to be just friends with you, but seeing you with another lover was heartbreaking. So I feel this is what you may have said, or you may have experienced, Divine Feminine, because if he's tried to be friends with you, but he's with his karmic partner, it was hurting you. You didn't want that energy. So you may have said, I can't do this. You have to be free, and it's hurting. And, you could think, oh, poor baby, or, oh, poor you, boo-hoo, what about me? But it's about understanding what his ego goes through. And he's saying, losing you broke my heart. I felt broken when you walked away from me. So you may feel broken because he walked away from you, but in his mind, if you're dealing with this friendship situation, he feels that you walked away from him. So this is what it's about, releasing the ego and realising nobody's to blame, nobody's in the wrong, everything's working out for the higher good. So he's saying it's broke my heart to be away from you and I want to walk back towards you because I love and miss you. And beautiful chaos. You and I were a beautiful tragedy. I would still do it over again, but this time I would fight to the death for you. So he says were because he's saying we were a beautiful tragedy. In other words, it's not going to be that way anymore. I would still do it over again. He's saying I'd do it again though, but if I could go back in time, I would fight for you instead. I would fight to the death for you. So this is very much about the intensity of the connection, using words like death and power. And there's a cat in the garden. I don't know if you can see this. Look, can you see that cat there in the garden by the bush? He's actually looking in the window there. So cats are about independence, remember. So, he looks at you and he sees you as a very psychic, independent being. The cat is your spirit animal, Divine Feminine. And this is saying to you, how do you do it? How do you remain steadfast in your power, divine feminine? How do you become so independent and strong and psychic? Everything you are, I want to become and be. And I love you and miss you. So trust him when he says he misses you. Trust him when he says he loves you. And trust him when he tries to be friends with you, because he misses and loves you. He can't give you in some moments what he wants to give you. So he tries to give you what he can. And it may feel heartbreaking and you may have to pull away, but it will come back. So everything's dissolving right now to come forward. And the Cave of Crystals, they're also guiding me to share with you, if you're struggling, use crystals. This may be a time where with this full moon, you want to cleanse your crystals and, you want to bring in power. Red jasper's really been helping me to feel more motivated because this is a warrior stone. So use energies that make you feel warrior-like, because to your twin, you are a warrior. So trust the love when he says, I love you and I miss you, and I am letting go of the past. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.